For this dropdown, there is no way for us to hard-code the entire countries here. The smarter way is to use a third-party API that only responds with list of countries. I have found a specific API that does that. You can copy the link and make sure you spell it correctly. In this video, we are going to call an Axios call from this third-party API. But the thing is, we cannot call this API from the front end because the API does not have a CORS policy. We have to implement it in the server instead. Then only we can call this API from the front end. So let's go and do that. Go to our editor, and you want to go to server, and you want to go to routes, and make sure you go to address. So not models, but routes, address, and right below here, you want to type router.get, and then countries, and then async, request, and response. And then after that, we want to try and catch. As usual, you want to copy this error message for catch block. And then in try block, you want to do let response. It will be exactly the same like the front end calling. Await axios.get https res countries.eu res v2 all. And then we just want response back with response.data. But we need to install Axios on the server, which is the backend. So let's go to our backend, cancel the server, npm install axios -- save. So once installed, you want to restart the server again. And then you want to import that Axios, cons axios equals require axios. So it will just respond back to the client. So let's test this API right now. Go to Postman and click this new tab, and then localhost 3000 API countries. Get it? And then we have a list of the countries. So now we can use this on our front end. So let's head back to our add.view. You want to remove this, or else you get confused. And after that, you want to go here. You want to do async data, and then try and catch. And here let response equals to await axios.get, and then the name of the API, which should be API countries. Make sure you spell it correctly. And then return countries, and then response. Then you want to console log the error, and make sure you pass in the Axios here, and add a comma here. And then now you want to loop this data, and make sure you spell response correctly as well. And then make sure you want to loop these countries. So let's go up, go to country and region section, which is this spot, and then you want to loop here, which will be v4 equals to country in countries. And then you want to pass in a key, and let's go to Postman, and let's check what data can we use. I think we can use alpha2code as the key. So country.alpha2code, and then the value will be the country name, country.name. And same goes for the value. And for the presentation you want to show to users, just put it country.name as well. Save this, and let's go back to our Chrome, and let's try to refresh this page. And if you click this, you should see all of the countries here. So when users click one of the countries here, then it will be in the model. But we have one small thing that we need to fix. So if you go back and if you try to refresh, it will be empty. We want to make it like by default to a certain country. So let's go back and go to our model, and in here you want to type the name of the country. So I'm going to choose United States of America, and it has to be the same name. So go back, and if you refresh, it will show the country that we set in the model. And in the next video, we are going to test the post API that we created in the previous video. I'll see you guys in the next one.